You've probably heard people saying that 90% of traders lose 90% of their money in the forex market, and that is completely true. I've been trading for the past 7 years, and within those 7 years, I've seen it and I've done it all. I've made money, I've lost money, and I even reached a point where I completely quit trading. And within that time, I started a new business. I compared the returns of the new business and the forex market, and I can easily say that the forex market is one of the most lucrative businesses out there. So you've probably also watched the first video where I was flipping a small account, and on the first day I took the account from $10 to $55. And you're probably here on this video wanting to learn more how you can be able to replicate that same result for your own benefit.
Teach me.
And exactly that is what you're gonna get. I've created a special program. This is the Mark Water Flips program. This program will be able to teach you everything that you need to set yourself up for success, even starting with a small account. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to have or you need to start with a small account. For you, it can just be 2.5 hours where I was flipping a $10 account to a $55 account. But to me, that is 7 years of experience, 7 years of trials and errors, 7 years of blowing countless $10 accounts, 7 years of blowing thousands of dollars in the forex market. But you don't necessarily have to go through that, because within this program, you're going to be learning from my mistakes so that you can be able to shorten your time scale for you to be able to make the same results, so that you can be able to also make $50 every single day.
Whoa, whoa. Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
So, with that being said, I've created a 10-step program. This is a 10-step online course where you're going to be learning everything that you need to be able to get started and also learn. And I'm not here to bullshit you that you're going to start with a $10 account and make it to $500 every single day. That is completely nonsense. And that is possibly me trying to sell you something. And I'm not here to try to sell you something.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Wait.
Everybody, calm down.
This is why within this program, the first 3 episodes are going to be completely free. You're going to learn everything that will get you started to be able to make those kind of returns, so that you can also make, by the end of the episode 3, you can also make a decision for whether this is something that you need to be doing or this is something that you don't need to be doing. This is a conscious decision that you need to make it on your own. I'm not forcing anyone to get started, and I'm not gonna tell you that I'm going to be giving you $10 accounts and flipping them to $5,000 like candy. It's not that. That's not true. But what I'm going to give you is something that is even better, which is going to help you learn, because the famous saying goes, give a man a fish and feed him for a day, but teach a man how to fish and feed him for the rest of their lives. And that is exactly what I want to do. I want to teach you so that you can be able to flip countless of $10 accounts to infinity, so that you can be able to flip also a $500 account to $5,000, a $5,000 account to $50,000, and so on and so forth. The skill set is what matters. The results not necessary, because you can also start today and test this out for yourself, see if it works for you. And this is why I don't want you, before committing into the course, I want you to make that conscious decision that you really want to pursue this journey, whether you want to be a trader who's gonna be making money or a trader who's always going to be depending on signals, because I'm not here to sell you signals. Of course, you'll be able to get the alerts of the trades that I take, but that will come after you learning everything that I will be teaching within this 10-step program. Before you even dive into the next episodes, you need to set your mind straight. You need to understand that trading is a business and it's not a scam. And like any other businesses, losses are part of trading, losses are part of business. So when you come into this program, you need to understand, like, not every single day you will be able to pull results where you'll be making $50. There are some days where you'll be making $5, or sometimes where you're losing $10 instead of making $50, or you'll be losing $50 and blowing up accounts. And I will teach you the strategies that I use for my personal strategies, or my personal strategies that have helped me to remain sustainable throughout the journey. Because one of the hardest thing, or one of the things that is hindering a lot of traders out there, is being sustainable long enough for you to even see success into trading. My number one rule is to live to see another day. You need to also have that same mindset or that same rule in your trading. You need to live to see another day. So even if you have a losing day, you need to set up yourself to be able to trade the next day. Because one of the biggest problem among traders is that they blow the account on the first attempt. And once you blow the complete account, it means that you cannot go for the second attempt. You cannot go the second day, because most of them usually put all the money that they have. And this also gives me the second option, the second objective that you need to understand before you get started. The second point is you need to always risk money that you can afford losing, especially when you're trying to flip a small account. Don't put money that you need for rent. Don't put money that you need for food. Don't put money that you need for your basic needs to be overall. In overall, you don't need to put money that you can afford losing. So $10 to me is nothing. $10 to me is like money that I get from different other small businesses. I can easily get $10 every single day. So if for me risking a $10 account every single day, even if it blows, is okay. But for someone else, $10 can be a huge amount. It can be money that they use to eat for the whole week, money that they use for electricity, water bills, whatever it may be. If you can afford losing those small accounts, I'm advising you and I'm telling you right now, stop watching this video and figure your shit out. Figure your life out first before you get started into trading, because with trading you will lose. And I'm telling you, before you even get further in this video, you will lose, because there is no trader who is 100%. And this is why most people get scammed in the forex market, because they are always chasing the holy grail. They are always chasing the strategy that never loses. And until you get that into your mind, there is no strategy or there is no holy grail of trading. No one is perfect. The market is random, and every single trade is a new trade. It's not the same. Whether the setup is exactly how it was yesterday, it doesn't mean it's the same trade. The management, the movements, the risk were always going to be different in every single trade. So once you get that in your mind, we can get further into this course.
Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
So now that you know what's to come within this program, it's important to understand why. Why should you get into this program? And why should you make the shift from the forex market to the synthetic indices market? So, like I said on the previous video, the synthetic indices market is one of the most lucrative markets that you can get yourself into. What is synthetic indices, by the way? Synthetic indices, these are simulated markets. They are not real live markets like the forex market or the stock market. Within the simulated market, the numbers or the price movement is randomly generated by a computer. So which means that it is cryptography created. It's not like the forex market where supply and demands come into factor for price movements. But in the synthetic indices market, the same concepts apply. You can apply the same movements of the market because they mimic what's happening in the live markets and create like an algorithm where price can move in different kind of ways. So here it's quite easy for you to actually trade. You can trade it on a technical mindset only. You don't need to have fundamentals, because fundamentals don't affect the synthetic indices market, which is one of the first advantages of trading synthetic indices and why you should make the shift. So a lot of traders blow accounts, but also some traders make a lot of money during news announcements. But many of them, the 90% of them, usually lose because they're always chasing this quick return. time. And if you are that person, I already mentioned it on the first video. If you're a person who's been flipping small accounts on NFP, CPI, FOMC, then this is not for you. The reason why, this is a real strategy where you will need to learn exactly how you can be able to make those flips, where you can be able to make those flips in a very short period of time. Compared to the Forex market, where you need to have to wait for NFP every single Friday of the month, the first Friday of the month, so that you can be able to make that flip. On the synthetic indices market, you don't have to do that because the volatility is always constant, which is also another advantage. The volatile movements in the synthetic indices allow us to make those good returns in a very short period of time. Daily, there are indices where they move up to 50,000 points in a single day, meaning that you can start with a small account and make a huge return in a very short period of time. That is why I was also able to make $55 within just 2.5 hours. So within those 2.5 hours, the volatile was really huge. The market was moving and trending. For example, volatility 75 index, which is the asset which I always trade, it has a constant volatility movement of 75%, which means that 75% of the time it's always volatile. There are many other assets such as volatility 100, volatility 251s, and so on and so forth. That's a topic for another lesson. Another advantage is that compared to the Forex market, when it comes to the synthetic indices market, you can trade it every single day of the week. The market is open 24/7, so 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and 365 days a year. So you can trade it on Monday, the Saturday, the Sunday, whatever the day is. You can jump on the charts and you can trade, and you can also make money. But also, if you are a bad trader, you can lose money every single day. So this can also be a disadvantage at some point, because trading every single day can also mean over trading, which means blowing accounts, which means losing money. But I'm going to teach you exactly what you need to do, and when to trade, where to trade, and how to trade these assets so that you can be able to make that return. So because not everyone can trade and not everyone should trade. That is something that most people don't know. You are struggling, or you're a struggling trader because you think like it's a must for you to be trading. And I'm here to tell you honestly, this business is not for everyone. Why is it not for everyone? Trading needs people who are focused. You always need to have focus when it comes to the market. Focus on the patterns, on the charts, on the habits that you were used. You need consistency and discipline. And those are things that you need to have in order for you to see success into trading. But a lot of traders lack discipline. A lot of traders lack focus. They have so many other things that they're doing, which can lead to demise in the forex industry, or even in the trading space in general. But I'm here to tell you that you can train yourself. You can train yourself, because all these habits have been dialed or wired into your brain, and you can train your brain to actually be disciplined. You can train your brain to be focused. You can train your brain to be consistent, and this comes with something called repetition. If you do every the same thing every single day, it becomes a habit. And I was able to learn this years ago when I was just starting out to trade, that it takes you 21 days to create a habit, and it takes you 91 days to create a lifestyle. So you can change your mindset, you can change your habits within 21 days of repetition. So you can do it through meditation, through affirmations. You can do it by doing the same thing every single day, and after 21 days you will definitely see results. So within the first 3 episodes, you're going to learn the basics of what synthetic indices are. You're gonna learn why you should get into synthetic indices and how to get started, and also the basic strategy that can help you make your first $50. And that is exactly what you're gonna learn in the next 3 episodes. So without further ado, for every person who's been asking me the same question, like how am I gonna get the signals? How am I gonna make the first $50? This is not that program. I'm sorry to tell you, but this is not a program where I'll be selling you signals. I'm not here to sell you signals or give you bread, but I'm here to teach you how to fish. I'm going to teach you how to bake your own bread so that you can make your own bread and not just depend on me giving you the bread daily. Because one of the reasons that many traders don't succeed in this business is that they constantly depend on their signal providers. They constantly depend on their mentors to feed them everything. But you need to learn this early on, that if you want to be successful in the forex market, you need to do it yourself.
Do it! Just do it!
It is a you game and not a team game. Of course, you can surround yourself with people who are on the trading space, but for you to be able to make those good returns and make a living out of trading, you need to do it yourself. You need to go on the charts, look for setups, and make money on your own. And that is exactly what I'm going to teach you. With this strategy, you can make constantly, every single day. You can be making money. You can be making money on a Monday, on a Saturday, or on a Sunday. Whatever the date you want to trade, you'll be able to make money if you follow the rules. I'm not saying that you're never going to lose, because losing is part of trading, but we learn from those mistakes. But with my 7 years of experience, I've been able to reduce the number of losses. For those who have been in my signal services, they understand this, that even if we lose some certain trades, there are trades that cover all the losses that we've made in a single trade. And that is exactly what I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you how to set up your risk so that you're always constantly safe and safeguarding your capital, because that is the most important thing and the first objective. And the second thing is how you're going to be making the money throughout the whole period that you're going to learn. So you're going to learn throughout these first 3 episodes. And once you've reached the 3rd episode, you are going to make a decision of whether you want to continue through this path or this path is not for you. I know, like, a lot of people will end on episode 3 and choose the path, because this path is going to make you money and it's going to help you grow your portfolio, your economy, and change your life for the good. Because this strategy can be used on the crypto market, on the forex market, or even on the stock market. Whatever the market or the financial market is, it will help you tremendously. Because I'm not just going to teach you how to trade synthetic indices, I'm also going